Hello everybody and welcome to Yorktown High School for the Varsity Girls Lacrosse match between the Bishop O'Connell Knights and the Yorktown Patriots. Katie Calvo taking the face-off for Yorktown, going up against Tarane Samandani, the O'Connell Knights, and after some back and forth in the midfield area, Yorktown has possession. And the Patriots move downfield. Shot on goal is blocked away by Abby Snarzik, sophomore goalkeeper for the Bishop O'Connell Knights. Yorktown retains the ball, and Katie Calvo makes another move on the net. Yorktown a little bit younger on average, and there's the first goal of the match. So Yorktown jumps out to a 1-0 lead here very early in the first half, and we're back to midfield for Tarane Samandani for the Bishop O'Connell Knights, and I think that's Katie Calvo for the Yorktown Patriots. Yorktown controls the faceoff, comes right downfield. That was Emma Hutchison, junior for the Patriots, who got the ball quickly downfield. And now Yorktown try to set up on offense. And a sprint to the goal is stopped short because of a whistle.
You got this, Abby! Let's go, Abby!
So tough position for Abby Snarzik, and the second goal for Yorktown. And that was a goal by Katie Calvo. And back to midfield. And Bishop O'Connell comes up with the ball. They're quickly downfield. But the ball's turned over to the Patriots. And quickly turned back over to the Knights. So the Knights now trying to get something going on offense. Tight defense from Yorktown. And O'Connell able to handle it though. Might have been some contact on that play. So Bishop O'Connell now falling behind by 2 goals here very early in the game. Has the ball and will try to set up something on offense. I was starting to say earlier that on average Yorktown is a little bit younger. They've got, and there's a goal. Very well played. And O'Connell gets on the board. So we are back to midfield. Both teams showing they can put points on the board.
Come on, Blue, let's do it again.
And I should mention our cameras and our microphones are all over here on the Bishop O'Connell fan side. So both teams have, it looks visually about the same number of fans here. Both these schools are in Arlington County, but Yorktown is the home team. But we may get more audible support from Bishop O'Connell, but I can assure you both teams have very supportive fans here cheering on the student athletes. And another goal from Yorktown, so we may be in for a high-scoring match. I think both rosters have players who can move the ball well and have a lot of accuracy with their shots on goal. So if you were hoping for a low-scoring defensive struggle, you're probably going to be disappointed. Yorktown now trying to move up the field. And they take the time to set up on offense. And another whistle. The officials will sort this out. And Katie Calvo, midfielder for the Patriots. And a stop from Abby Snarzik. She's already come under a lot of pressure in the game so far, but she's turned back several well-placed shots. And O'Connell's able to force a turnover, quickly pass off, and they're going to move downfield. Early in the game, Yorktown 3, O'Connell 1. And another whistle. Both teams do a good job of playing defense around the net, so you've got to work for your shots. And it's stopped. It's still in play, though, right in front of the net. Yorktown's able to control it. But it's turned over to O'Connell. And they'll keep pressuring, and then they pick up their second goal. So Caitlin Arcari picked up that goal for Bishop O'Connell, and then now they trail by 1 goal. And a false start there on the faceoff. We'll go back to the midfield. Up in the air, controlled by Yorktown. Emma Hutchinson moving downfield very quickly. And the ball goes out the far end, and it's turned over to O'Connell. So the O'Connell Knights will try to go the length of the field and get a goal and tie it up. And I think there might have been a foot on the out-of-bounds line. That was number 24 with a good sprint, but just a touch out of bounds. So Yorktown's able to come back with Catherine Burke. One of the sophomores gets a lot of playing time for the Patriots. And Yorktown working the ball around. A lot of action tight in the net, and another goal for the Patriots. See the move around the end. Turn the shot from Eleanor Dorsey. One of several sophomores on the Patriots. And Yorktown takes a 4-2 lead. That's a case where it was a very well-placed shot, and that shot-making skill got you the goal, but at the same time, it's the footwork and the sprint and able to read the defense and the movement in front of the net that got her in a position to take that shot. So both skills kind of feed off each other. So Bishop O'Connell now down by a couple of goals. Got the ball downfield, and they're showing a lot of patience in their offensive setup. And a lot of movement and screening in front of the goal. And the ball's loose, and still not controlled by either team. And Yorktown will have possession. And now the Patriots trying to come downfield, but a whistle stops play. It's a somewhat cool evening here at Yorktown High School in April. Cool for an April evening, but neither of these teams appears to be affected by that. They are totally warmed up and ready to go all out. All right, another tough position for goalkeeper Abby Snarzik for the O'Connell Knights. And the shot is stopped. Ball in dispute. And I think... Right, so O'Connell ended up with the ball, and now they move downfield. Good quick sprint downfield. And couldn't quite complete the sprint, but both teams do a good job of on offense and moving between the 20-yard lines. They good transition, work together well as a team, and have a lot of sprint ability. So the match is probably going to be won at either end of the field and not in the middle of the field. Good move around the net, but not able to control the ball. And they're going to give it to Yorktown. Here come the Patriots, up by 2. And good job by the O'Connell Knights on defense and keeping up with the Patriots moving downfield. And O'Connell's able to force a turnover. And they will start from behind their own goal. Down by a couple of goals. So they turn it over to the goalkeeper, Abby Snarzik. And her forward pass is momentarily deflected, but O'Connell retains control. Here they come. And after a good transition down to the end of the field, O'Connell pulls back and sets it up on offense. They've showed a lot of patience and discipline on offense. And there's a move. And a goal. Beautiful shot. So O'Connell draws within the goal after a terrific move from behind the net. A turn and a shot, and that's the third goal of the match. Another face-off controlled by O'Connell. Here come the Knights, looking to tie it up. Yorktown doing a good job of sliding on defense and not giving O'Connell a seam. And O'Connell's quite content to just try to be patient and work something on offense. And there is some contact from Yorktown. That'll set up a good opportunity for Bishop O'Connell. And the shot, a little bit high, goes behind the goal. O'Connell retains possession. And now he's working the ball around. So Bishop O'Connell, a couple of passes in toward the goal. Didn't find a shot open, passed it back out. And there we are, tied. After a good pass, an even better shot, and Bishop O'Connell ties it with the 4th goal of the match. And with 11:44 left to go, we're going to take a timeout on the field. All right, we're tied. That was 11:44 to go in the first half. The teams have already put 4 goals up on the board. And here comes O'Connell. Yorktown grabbed an early lead. Have led by as much as 2, but we are now tied. The last several minutes of this first half, a lot of the ball control has been in O'Connell's favor. Yorktown is just going to have to hang tough on defense and play well together because O'Connell doesn't easily give up the ball. So if you're going to get a defensive stop, that usually means you're going to block a shot and get control that way. And there's an O'Connell goal. Beautiful move. So Bishop O'Connell takes his first lead of the match. Several of the goals from both sides have shown a lot of great footwork and shot making down by close range at the goal. So Yorktown behind for the first time in the match. Quickly brings the ball down. And there is a run from Eleanor Dorsey. She eventually doesn't find an opening, so she passes it off to a teammate. And now Yorktown will move the ball around the goal. Try to set something up on offense. And with a nice move, Catherine Burke. She goes by Kate Burke. Sophomore for Yorktown. Ties it up at 5. She was able to get a step on her defender, and that opened up the opportunity for a shot. So we are back to midfield. The Patriots have sent Camille Kawana out there. A lot of sophomores getting a lot of playing time here for the Patriots. But she is replaced. She'll get back in the match, I'm sure. And Yorktown. Eleanor Dorsey able to get control of that and begin the move downfield. High pass handled well by Yorktown. O'Connell, just like Yorktown's been doing, getting back quickly on defense, and so even though both teams have a good transition on offense, it doesn't typically open up a quick shot or an easy score. And maybe a little too much contact there. Yorktown, that's Sarah Bloomquist, one of the seniors. And she will start with the ball from behind her goal, passes off to the far side. We are tied at 5, more than halfway through this first half. And some close range action doesn't yield a goal for the Patriots. And the ball is quickly scooped up by Abby Snarsik, the goalkeeper for the O'Connell Knights. And a turnover. That's something we're going to see very often from O'Connell. And a quick goal, so quick turnover, quick score, and Yorktown has the lead again. They're up 6-5. Back at midfield. A nice face-off from O'Connell. Quickly got the ball downfield, didn't see an opening. Pulled back, set up on offense. Let's see what the call is from the officials. So O'Connell retains possession. They're set up on offense. We're just going to look for an opening. Down by a goal. We've already had a couple of lead changes so far. I was hunch we're going to see more than just a couple in this game. Both teams are playing well here in the early going. And on a charge toward the goal, O'Connell will set up with a good scoring opportunity. There was some contact as the Bishop O'Connell player got toward the goal. And some good work in the net. Olivia Klein for Yorktown, and it's just kind of a free-for-all down there by the goal. Both teams wanted the ball, and we're fighting hard for it. So this will set up another good scoring opportunity for Bishop O'Connell, behind by a goal. Josephine Cardoliccio. Doesn't take the shot, passes off to the right. Ball's behind the goal, and O'Connell still in control here. Knights having putting up some good numbers here in terms of ball possession, but they trail by a goal. And that ties it up. So Elena Herrera, junior for Bishop O'Connell, picks up the goal and ties the game. Nice move. Close range with the goal and great accuracy with the shot. So we're tied again. Tied up again. And Yorktown trying to get the lead back. Yorktown picks up a goal. So another lead change. And back to midfield. And Bishop O'Connell right back at it. Quick move downfield. Yorktown defense falls back and able to make the nice work for any shots. It's early in the season for both these teams. Coming to tonight's game, they each have 3 wins on the board so far. Yorktown also dropped a couple of matches so far in the season. They lost a couple of days ago to Madison. Very good Madison lacrosse team. In a couple weeks, the O'Connell Knights will have their big rivalry game with Paul VI. And we are tied once again. So Bishop O'Connell and Yorktown trading goals here in the first half. And Eleanor Dorsey able to get the ball upfield after controlling the faceoff. And this will go to Katie Calvo. Close to midfield. She's quickly well covered. And turnover is forced, and now O'Connell will try to break the tie. Well into dusk right here. The lights are up here at Yorktown. So back to the familiar pattern. Yorktown got its defense set up around the goal, and Bishop O'Connell taking its time. Good ball control. Looking for an opening and try to get the lead. Really nice shot on goal. Very narrow angle. And able to give O'Connell the lead, 8-7. So far in the match, both teams showing off their shot-making ability. And Bishop O'Connell tried to add to it. They're quickly coming downfield for controlling the face-off. Momentary bobble. The Bishop O'Connell offense, they move well downfield. They also are not afraid to use all of the field. You'll see them go back or go backwards briefly to move around a defense. So. Tight defense from Yorktown. Slowing the pace of things down right now, but shot goes wide. And the O'Connell Knights retain the ball, though they backed it up. Goal, so Bishop O'Connell now ahead by 2. There was some screening, I think, in the front part of the goal, and Bishop O'Connell, well played. Gives him a 2-goal advantage, and time is running down here in the first half. couple of quick whistles. The officials are seeing it's a little too much contact. Both teams are not going to back off on their defense. And that's the end of the first half. Bishop Knights 9, Yorktown Patriots 7. Hello, everybody. Michael Shea. We're back for the second half. Bringing you all the action here at Yorktown High School. We had a couple lead changes. No team is led by more than 2, but O'Connell has that 2-goal advantage as we start the second half. And they're looking to add to it. And they controlled the face-off. And the out of bounds is on Yorktown, so O'Connell keeps the ball. And Grace DeLuigi starts things off for the Knights. Some excellent defense from Yorktown. They get the ball and they come downfield quickly. Is Kate Burke. Couldn't find an opening, eventually passed off. Shardia has a goal tonight. And another call from the official. Yorktown will try to pressure the goal here. Burke can't get a shot off.
Go, Camille.
As I was mentioning in the first half, all our cameras and all our microphones are all over here on the Bishop O'Connell fan side, so we may be hearing more shouts to them. But across the way on the Yorktown side, they've got about as many fans, and they're showing just as much support. Oh, a little collision in the midfield area. Hopefully everyone is okay. Both players went down. Megan Hemstreet, junior for Yorktown, a little more slow to get up, but she's going to jog off the field and get a break. She seems to be okay, but probably watch her for any lingering effects. And for Bishop O'Connell, that was Sarah Yost, who took a tumble, and she's popped right back up, and she's staying in the game. So coming in is Elizabeth Cohen, one of the freshmen on this Yorktown team. And back to action with Bishop O'Connell taking the ball down behind the goal. And they will set up on offense. They've got a very patient approach to offense. They move the ball well between their players, and they wait for their opportunity. O'Connell up by 2 early in the second half. There's a sprint on goal and some contact. And a good scoring opportunity for Bishop O'Connell. And a goal. Great shot making by the Knights. And they pick up a 10-7 lead. This is the first time, the biggest lead from either side. Biggest lead of the match so far for O'Connell. And after a little bobble, the Yorktown Patriots are able to claim the ball and they move upfield. And now Yorktown will slow it down just a bit and take stock of their opportunities here. Good tight defense from Bishop O'Connell. And Yorktown is still looking for that opening. And after some nice footwork from Katie Calvo, she a little too much contact, and this should be a scoring opportunity for the Yorktown Patriots. And a goal. So Yorktown cuts the lead. They now trail by 2. And we are back to midfield. Camille Koana for the Patriots with the face-off, but Bishop O'Connell controls it. And the O'Connell Knights now trying to set up on offense, but Yorktown playing a good pressing defense. And O'Connell not able to find an opening for a shot, and there's some contact. And let's see how the officials set it up now for resuming play. Defensive effort from Emma Hutchison. O'Connell ends up with the ball, but there's a whistle. And I think that the call is for Yorktown possession. So now the Patriots trying to come downfield. They're still down by 2. And on the near sideline, I think that was Claire Koana who and the Patriots player takes a tumble, but no contact. So Katie Calvo trying to get something going, making some moves in front of the goal, passes off. And we have a whistle. And there's a goal for the Patriots. After the whistle and play resumed, they were in a good scoring opportunity and took advantage of it. So they trail by a goal. It's still very early in the second half. It's Camille Kawana. Passed up to the middle of the field. And now Katie Calvo. And with the shot, but there's a whistle. Both teams play a lot of sophomores, so we're seeing a good performance from both O'Connell and Yorktown tonight, and that should mean good things for the next couple of seasons.
Take them off the pipe a little bit.
These teams don't get on each other's schedule every year. They're both in Arlington County. But it's great that they have this opportunity to match up here tonight. A lot of these student athletes from both schools probably know each other from camps and other activities around the area. And that ties it up. So Yorktown's able to tie the match. We are in a 10-10 tie in the second half. And Yorktown's able to come up with the ball. A little bit in dispute. And Dorsey quickly downfield. And some contact by Dorsey turns the ball over. Good defense from O'Connell, establishing position. But another turnover. So in this tie game, now the ball is again in dispute. And after the whistle, Bishop O'Connell has possession. Good sprint downfield, closely pressed. O'Connell spread out a little more than usual. Beautiful pass. No. And the shot, because of contact, the goal does not count. But O'Connell will get the ball and a good scoring opportunity. And there's the goal. So some contact before the shot negated the goal, but they quickly picked it up and regained the lead. And now Yorktown coming downfield trying to get back into a tie. Camille Kawana brought it down, passed off to Kate Burke. And a quick goal ties it up at 11. Timeout on the field. All right, after a very quick goal from Yorktown to get the game back to a tie, we're back at midfield, and face-off was a misdeal, so we'll do it again. Yorktown comes up with it. Camille Kawan, who's taken many of the face-offs tonight. Passes off. Patriots come downfield. Knights in defensive position. And Yorktown just move it around and look for an opening. We have not seen a lot of substitutions tonight, so these were late in the game, and it's definitely been a hard run, well-fought game by both teams. So after a shot, a turnover, and O'Connell comes down, and they can try to get the lead back. There may have been some contact on the far side. Let's see what the officials. So Bishop O'Connell, a long cross-field pass. A bit of a bobble, scooped up by Dorsey. And the ball retained by Yorktown. All right, play continuing this tie game. Yorktown finding it tough to get close to the goal against O'Connell. And yet another whistle. Both teams on the defense seem to have stepped it up a notch here in the second half. Tougher to get even a shot off. All right, scoring opportunity for Yorktown. And the shot from Calvo doesn't find the net. Yorktown able to keep the ball. Very close range. Owen Dorsey. There's many sophomores for Yorktown. He's able to give Yorktown the lead 12-11. Dorsey got a step on her defender. And was still screened by another player and was able to get a shot off very close range. So Bishop O'Connell, they've tied it up several times. They had a lead of as many as 3 goals at one point. Looking to tie it up again. Patiently working their offense here. All right, so O'Connell will retain possession of the ball. We have a substitution. And play resumes. About 10 minutes left to go in the game. And we are back to a tie. Well-placed shot by Bishop O'Connell. And they have tied it at 12. Both teams showing they can put goals up on the board. Good offensive footwork around the goal. And good shot accuracy. All right, here's the face-off. And after the whistle, Yorktown retains possession. Katie Calvo. Moving upfield, gets past a couple of defenders. Movement by the Patriots. Good defensive reaction from O'Connell. Emma Hutchinson may move on. The goal came up short. Good defense by O'Connell. And in the tie game, O'Connell. Trying to move quickly upfield. And that cross field pass goes a little long. Karina Richardson couldn't catch up with it. Usually O'Connell is very sure-handed with those cross-field passes, but that one didn't work out. And the ball is bobbled. And Tarane Samadani will start possession off. She quickly passes. And double teamed and too much contact though. Claire Kawana called for too much contact. One of the seniors on the Yorktown team. And now Bishop O'Connell breaking defense coming upfield. And there was too much contact. Bishop O'Connell will start play at about the 24-yard line. They'll quickly move on goal. They'll decide to pass it back with Yorktown playing good defense toward the goal. And that short pass gets misplayed. Let's see what the call is. Looks like Sophie Yoder. One of the freshmen for Yorktown. Start action. And some more contact, and we'll give it a first start. Yoder passes off to Camille Kawana. And Kawana quickly downfield, closely pursued by 3 Bishop O'Connell players. She's able to pass it off to Claire Kawana. And some good defense from O'Connell. A couple players take a tumble though. And so Yorktown will retain possession of the ball. They're about even with the goal from there. All right, so we're tied. It's late in the second half. Yorktown, though, showing some of that patience on offense that we've seen from O'Connell the whole match. That could be reflecting that we are in a tie. They're not trailing like they were earlier in the game. All right, scoring opportunity for the Patriots. Good defense. Abby Snarzik having a solid game in the net here tonight. Facing a lot of pressure, a lot of shots. That one gets through. So Yorktown grabs a 1-goal lead here in the second half. And timeout on the field. Patriots up by 1. Back to midfield. And Camille Kawan able to control the face-off. And we're stopped again, though. I think we're seeing better defense from both teams in the second half, and at the same time we're getting more whistle calls because of a little too much contact. Nice run from Katie Calvo. Ball goes to the middle of the field. Yorktown still in control of the ball. And Emma Hutchinson, I think, had an idea about a shot, but decided to back off. Patriots up by 1. Time running out in the second half. And Regina Pisano, many sophomores who get a lot of playing time for Bishop O'Connell. Almost took a tumble, but was able to stay up on defense. And Yorktown now controlling the ball behind the goal. Looking to add their lead. Hutchison passes it back off to the near side. And Yorktown content to just slow the pace down a little bit. And a beautifully played ball. Picks up a goal for Yorktown. They now lead by 2. Short pass in front of the net. An open player, and the shot was good. Very close range shot. Hard to beat that shot.
Did you a card? Yeah.
All right, so the Patriots get the ball on a turnover after a whistle. And that is Camille Kawana. We will start things off. She quickly moves downfield, passes up forward.
Good defense.
And Kate Burke. The call was a little too much contact on Kate Burke. So we'll reset, and Burke now moves it up. Doesn't see an opening near the goal. Passes back to Claire Kawana. So the Patriots are up by 2 with time running out in the second half. Under 4 minutes left to go in the game. Yorktown will try to hold on for a win. O'Connell, they've rallied from this far behind earlier in the game. They were up by 3 goals at one point. This game might be far from over. Both teams have shown the ability to score quickly. All right, so the official is looks like recording something. And good defense from O'Connell. But Yorktown able to control the ball, and a goal.
Yorktown goal, number
So Camille Kiwana picks up the goal, and Yorktown has its biggest lead of the game at 3 goals. At the start of the second half, O'Connell jumped out to a 3-goal lead, but Yorktown was able to come back, tie it, and now they have the lead. So, we are under 2 minutes left to go in the game. And O'Connell strikes quickly. Pull within 2 goals. So as I was just saying, this game is far from over. Bishop O'Connell with a good run downfield. They've got good transition offense the whole game. And they've closed the gap to 2 goals now. So with the midfield faceoff, Camille Kiwana, only a sophomore, able to get a lot of playing time here tonight. And Bishop O'Connell once again controls the faceoff. Great move and great sprint from O'Connell. Gets the ball downfield, but they're not able to get a shot. And after a ball turns over on possession, Yorktown coming downfield. Good sprint by Katie Calvo, almost the full length of the field. And we have only about a minute left to go in the game. Yorktown up by 2. Scoring opportunity for the Patriots. And a goal for Yorktown. So Yorktown back up by 3. Largest lead of the game. And a face-off now with time ticking down. Thank Herbert McNair for great camera work tonight. Part of our Arlington Independent Media coverage of high school sports in this game between the Bishop O'Connell Knights and the Yorktown Patriots. So Yorktown will try to run out the clock. Camille Kiwana with the ball. She passes up forward. And that is the game. So Yorktown comes away with the win. 16 Yorktown, Bishop O'Connell 13. Thanks for watching.